Still, it'd be nice to not pay it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I just think that that's, not something the city should be paying ever.
They should give governments an exemption from that because
We don't-
we're different.
Yeah, we don't
need
have
paper.
capability of paying electronically, do we?
I don't know if we have the capability of paying
Capability?
electronically.
We should never give out our information, our bank account information, to pay electronically, period. That's a security issue.
Yes, we can, to answer your question.
We can.
We can, we just
We
haven't
should.
gone down that road yet.
Okay, another question on the payables from that same date, and maybe Trevor can answer me. What is a Q-Mark heater from Granger?
Q-Mark
We bought a
heater?
Q-Mark heater, and we spent $837.97.
The heater.
Yeah, in the middle of July. And I'm just curious to know what it is. So I just want to know why we need one right now.
It probably has something to do with the crack sealing that we're doing
Oh,
on the streets, but I have to take a closer look at it. But I'll get back to you.
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll probably have this discussion at our retreat, but the porta potty that we're paying for at Angelo Field, has that been brought up before, and the dollars that we spend on that, and why, since it's a private park, why we provide that?
It's not a private park, it's a public park. It's a city park,
Angelo?
yeah. You pay to lease that for having it open to the public.
Okay, well, I wasn't aware that that status changed. I thought that that was something to do with taxes, not necessarily that we were taking that on as a city park.
You
Because that
did a
would
few years ago.
increase our liability.
You didn't do that this
It
year.
was-
All we did was change the dollar amount this year.
The contract.
When you leased it as a park years, whatever number of years ago it was, it became a city park for the,
Okay.
for the duration of
So
the
we
lease.
have porta potties at all of our city parks?
No, because you've got restrooms at most of them. You've got a porta potty there, there are porta potties
Short of the pocket parks like Hamlet and
Yeah.
Right.
River's Edge.
out at Schmidt Fields, there's porta potties.
It's based on trips, demand. Obviously with soccer
Yeah,
demand,
we
there's
have
more.
full restrooms at Sandy Beach, at Hathaway.
Yeah.
Hamlet.
Yeah, and I understand that's seasonal too. We just
Yeah.
put them out there for the sports teams and stuff when they come around, so. It's an expense. It's on Main Street. There's
Just off.
one, there's two actually, isn't there? There's two.
It's right next to St. Anne's, I think.
Yeah.
Do we have access to Pendleton's ball field up there from Angelo Park?
Yeah, there's a gate that goes right between them.
There's porta potties there.
Yeah, I think those are ones that the Little League pays for.
East County and
So yeah, the Little
soccer
League
might
pays
too.
for theirs, and I just didn't know.
Pay for the ones on
There was-
Pendleton's field.
Oh, yeah, right, because that's a private field, okay. Okay. Let's see, one more thing, I think. Oh, RJ, the possible duplicate impact fee for that parcel, did you ever figure out what that was?
We did have a problem with the spreadsheet, we pulled that one, and so you'll see that one in the next batch coming through. So
That's
we avoid
$4
the change.
grand?
4,000, yes.
Yes,
It's a good catch.
thank you.
Anything else?
That's all I have.
Paul?
Question, Martha, refresh my memory. Capital, the facilities plan at the port tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock.
For anybody who's really interested in the history of the port, not the history, but the future of the port, that's a really important, it's a strategic planning meeting, and they're really bringing in the deliverables at this point to show pretty much what the plan is and where they're going. So anybody who's interested in that, tomorrow at 6 over at the port offices. Are we fully current with all of our people on the planners conferences as far as WCIA is concerned? There's one coming up in Stevenson.
Right,
forwarded that one, I do believe, to Rose too, because there's a couple of new planning commissioners. And I'll follow up with her, because she was out last week when I forwarded it to her. But that was the intent, to get the new.
Right, and there's also, basically what's involved here is a reduction in our premium for, if we were attorneys, you'd call it errors and omissions insurance. I forget exactly what you call it. But if planning commission members or staff or even electeds do things wrong, we can be sued. And so WCIA gives you basically a discount if electeds and commission members and appropriate staff take these training sessions. There is one in Stevenson Thursday morning from 9 until noon, 9 until 1.
Is it the short course, the planning?
Yeah, it's the short course. Actually, it's the Southwest Washington Planners Conference, but the short course is part of it. The Port is having a concert this weekend, and the Washougal Jazz Club is the opening act for Five Guys Named Mo. And assuming the weather is good, we should all show up. It's a free concert, and it should be a good time. That's it.
Well, I want to go back to something that Jennifer said. In that process, being electronically, things are changing all the time. Where are we at today when we codify something? In other words, are we required by state to have paper, or can we codify electronically and have it?
You mean our code books?
I mean, because things are changing, so that's why I'm asking.
I don't know if web access to the municipal code can supplant the requirement to have a published copy available at City Hall, and I think the Act on Building Codes requires us to have them at the library. But that's a good question.
The reason I ask is because over the years, we've tried to codify various things and clump them all in at one time because it's such an expensive operation to get this done.
Yes.
Well, as we move along through 2010 and head for 2011, what's changed? We don't know, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not
So-
sure. We should find out.
It's another expense.
Yeah, it's kind of like with records. Slowly, the state archivist is acknowledging certain electronic media as permanent retention and not just paper in a box in a warehouse. So maybe we can get recognition for that too.
I just wondered.
And refresh my memory, or maybe you remember, RJ, it seems to me that once, for example, we pass an ordinance and put it in the book, there's a copy of that book in RJ's office, that it takes 6 or 9 months or so for the company that does that kind of thing to go through and put it into computable, readable form so it goes up on the website. So there is a substantial